Hello everyone, welcome to another session. This session is an add-on session that we have covered before. It's related to price action, but we'll refine the price action in this particular session at different time intervals, and we'll look at how we can use Fibonacci retracement along with the price action as well in order to get further confirmation about the position. Alright, so this is a Havel's chart that you can see, and it's a daily chart. So if I have to draw the support and resistance here, you can see at this point there was a consolidation. Then this same point around here, it acted as a support. Alright, and then again the support was broken, and again when the price moved up to this point, there is a consolidation. Now remember, you have to choose those points from where at least 4, 5, 6, 10% movement would have taken place, not a small movement. All right, so take a square block here, and I will mark this point from here up till here. So uh, that's an area of interest for us. All right, so if I have to draw another support zone, and this would be the area here. You see here the price consolidated, and then it gave a big move over here. All right, big move. So wherever big move happens after consolidation, that automatically becomes an area of interest for us. So this is the area. So we have got two support zones. Now if suppose, let's say you are entering here for a swing trade, and if suppose the price doesn't, you have to enter when you are whenever you see that this particular high is broken, when the price bounces up here, and before that you should not enter. So after the pullback, when the price breaks up above 1352, then you can take the entry. Let's suppose if the price falls, then you can easily do your average around this point here. So, and where you should book profit to the nearest high if it's a swing trade, and if it's an investment, you can leave it as it is. So along with it, if I have to draw a trend line here, so you can see here, I can easily draw the trend line here. Minimum two touch points should have happened. Minimum two touch points. All right, and let's go to a smaller time frame, 1 hour. Don't go below 1 hour. All right, so we can see that yes, we can draw the trend line over here, and you see the trend line has been broken over here on an hourly chart. So there could be a possibility now the price will go down here and further try to reach this support. This is again an important area. This is again an important area because price moved big time from this particular area. But since it has not happened many times, so it doesn't make it a very good support zone. So if it falls down, I can make a an average over here, and take the ride up to this point. But right now we'll not take the entry. Right now we'll not take the entry. Now you've got 2 points of confirmation here. How? Now if the price bounces up this support zone, I will not take the entry unless this trend line is breached. When this particular trend line is breached, then you can take an entry along this line. Let's cover as many stocks as possible in this case. So now we'll look at SCL technology. Again, move to the daily chart. Always start from the daily chart or the weekly chart. All right, now you can see here uh, this around this zone there has been an area of of resistance, and along this point, 1 2, almost the price has come down this point and this point. It is near its support zone, and you see whenever the support and resistance zones are matching, that becomes automatically a very important area of interest. So here you see it was acting as a resistance. Now the same area acted as support here as well, and now the price is moving around here. So I'll put a square block here, rectangular block. So now I'll wait for the price to bounce up from here. So when should I take the entry? If simply the price breaks out? No, you can further add your confirmation when you draw a trend line. If I draw a trend line from here, you can see this 1 2 touch point has happened. So the many touch point, as many touch point happens, it is better. So now if suppose the price bounces up here, it must cross this trend line and take a pullback and go up again. So unless simply here the price bounces, I'll not take the trade. The double confirmation will happen when the price bounces up from here, and then it takes a pullback and I'll take the entry here. If you look at 1 hour chart here, alongside this you can also on an 1 hour chart with you can draw another trend line, alright, this way. So you got triple confirmation here now. How? Because first the price have to bounce up on an hourly trend line, it has to cross, take a pullback, I'll not take an entry, then the price will go up and then you can take an entry when the price pulls back from this trend line. Alright. Now let's take a look at another stock. You have to practice. I do not force the trend line. It should come naturally. If the you are not able to make the trend line, it means it cannot be made at that point. Do not force the trend line over any point. So again you see here, you see support zone, and the same area act as a resistance. The price tried to break out, but it came down again, and again you see 1 2 3 4 times it has acted. So that becomes a very important area of interest for us. So let me mark this area, and you see when this area was broken down, the price fell so much, right? So that's an area of interest for us. So now should I wait for the price to go up here, because the price have come down pretty much. If you take on an hourly chart, on a daily chart, you see here this is an area of interest, because you see price bouncing up, price bouncing up, price bouncing up. It tried to break down, but again it went up. So now the price is around this point only. So on a daily chart, you can see the price is already bouncing up here. So this could form a good entry point for HDFC Bank for us. Now on an hourly chart, what we can do is again draw a trend line here. You can see this point. From here I'll draw the trend line and touching almost 2 points, and down also you can draw a trend line, so it will give you a kind of a channel. The price is moving in a channel. Unless this channel is broken up, you will not take the entry. So once the channel is broken up, you can take the entry and you can keep your position. If suppose you're taking the entry around this point 1430, if the channel is broken wherever, it can be broken here also. The price may move in this range only, and you see here, just let me show you here. The price may move in this range only and may reach its resistance, and it might fall as well. So we'll not take the entry point here. We'll wait for it for the price to break up, and it should break up here quite far away from the resistance that we have drawn. If the price bounces up here and break this resistance, then certainly it's a good trade for us, because we have got two confirmation. First confirmation is that a trend line is broken, and second confirmation is that the resistance line is broken, and you can book your profit around this point. Even if you enter at this point and you book up your profit, you will get approximately 11-12%. Even if you get 8%, that's well and fine. Now let's look at another. So you have to do a price action within a price action. Always start from a daily chart. So again, you can figure out easily. You have to zoom into the chart. So you see here, this was a big area of of resistance, and the price moved down. Then this was broken and the price moved up. See, such a big movement from these two price points. So this resistance was acting as a support around this area as well. So I will make this area, I'll mark this area, approximately this area. All right. And further, if I want to go to, just hold on, there is another area over here. These areas have to be marked, so that this area, why we are marking, so that we can, it give us an important area for average. All right, it should not be too close to one another. All right, so let me draw a trend line here, and you see when the trend line was, you see here, join as many points as possible. Trend line broke up, it came down, took a pullback, and it then went up. Now the price is again trying to bounce up the same trend line. All right, if I go to a 1 hour chart here, if I go to a 1 hour chart, you see the entry can be taken. Again, you can form a channel here, you see, I'll take this point. You can make a channel here. You can make a channel here. So HDFC Bank and HDFC are showing almost similar tendency. If it breaks out, then again you can take a trade. Let's go to another. And please, one more thing, do like the video, and because when you like the video, I'll get the motivation to come up with more and more strategies for swing trade and for day trading as well. So please do like the video. So again, you see such an important area, Infosys, such an important area. You see here, the price is consolidating every time it coming to this area, and after consolidation, it giving a big move. Consolidation, big move. Consolidation, very big move. Again came down, came down, came down. Again area of consolidation breaks down a little bit. Again went up. Again went up. So the price may come down to this point as well. Again. So let us mark this area. And remember, if suppose you are not able to get, let's say, just hold on. Yes, here we'll get the trend. So the support zone. Can you see this? Just look at this line. You don't have to impose it. This is a very solid support zone, very solid support zone. If the price bounces up, you can comfortably trade the if the price goes up here and from here and goes up here and takes a pullback and goes up further, after the pullback you can take the entry. Now the price is here right now around this point. So what is the next support zone for us? This is the next support zone for us. You see the price is at its next support zone. So should I take an entry over here? You see, if I look at here, the price came down, it bounced up. All right, it has already bounced up. Now it's taking a pullback. Now after this pullback, the moment you see a green candle, which is an engulfing candle, a very big green candle, then you can take the entry and you can hold on your position till this point. You can exit. If the price comes down again, you can take an entry. Again, you can exit. If the price comes down here again, you can take an entry. Again, you can exit. And if the price breaks above, then again after the price breaks up, you take a pullback. Again, you can enter and book your profit over here, because this is an important area of resistance for Infosys. Because you see, 3 times it moved down. It tried to break out, but it could not. It came down. So again came down. Again it came down. So very important point. Next, all right. Now L&T Technology Services. So on a daily chart, we'll move, and you see important support zone which has been recently broken. So let me mark this particular area here. Mark this particular area. The support zone has been broken. I'll not take the entry. I'll wait for the price to go up, then retest. This is known as retesting the support, and then after retesting it takes a bounce up, you can take an entry. Remember, it's a game of patience. Simply just it breaks out and you take a position. It could be a false breakout and the price may again come down from here. So you should never do that. You should never ever do that. Let the price retest. But sir, what if it goes up, never retest? No problem. There are multiple stocks. What if you cannot buy LTTS? You can buy something else, which is, so now, which is retesting and the support and moving up. You see, I've got it here as well. This one. Now this will give us a secondary confirmation. All right, the primary confirmation, the price goes up, retested. The secondary confirmation, the price goes up this trend line. In this case, you can take the trade when it breaks the trend line. All right, let's see if I can get anything on an hourly chart here. On an hourly chart, not much I'm getting. So we'll stick to the daily chart. All right, we'll stick to the daily chart here. So you have to do it yourself to find out where you can draw the support and resistance, but do not go below, because if you're doing day trading, then go to 5 minutes as well. But if you're going for swing, keep it to 1 hour. So again, you see here L&T Infotech. So now, sorry, yeah, L&T Infotech. So you see, I can mark this here, area here. This was an important resistance, came down, could not break, came down. Then again it went up, you see, and then it consolidated and it gave a big move. So it can come down here again, and again it can go up. So wait for it to bounce back from the support. Let's see at 1 hour level time period what you're getting. So you're not getting anything here. So here a small support zone also you can find. If you go on an 1 hour chart, you see here, this is a support zone, this is a support zone, this is a support zone. So let us draw one support line here as well that will act now as a resistance. So now if it bounces up here and you're taking an entry, then you exit at this point. If it bounces up again and it takes, it breaks this resistance, goes up, wait for the retestment. So if it comes down, retest it and again goes up, you can take a position and you can either exit. Your first exit should be over here, first profit booking. Half of your stocks you can book your profit here, because this is an important support zone and also the resistance, as you can see over here. And the remaining profit you can book at this level, which is the which is its highest point. All right, I hope this video is clear to you. So please, my request, like the videos, post a comment, anything extra you need to you need me to cover. Now this is just a part of the price action. You can further refine the price action through various other indicators that I'll take up in the next session. So for now, it's goodbye from me. Take care. God bless.